Hey guys, what's up? It's Emmaleighkate, and I am back with my game reviews. So I'm going to start with a game that I was super pumped about before it came out, which is Max Payne 3. Now, Max Payne 3, in case you guys don't know, is a third-person shooter. So if you don't like 3Ps, don't get it. But anyways, Max Payne 3, published by Rockstar Games. I believe it came out in May of 2012 for both Xbox and PlayStation. Obviously, the PC versions always end up coming out later, but usually they're better. But for those of you guys who don't know, Nadeshot, Scumpy, Hastro, Jaws, Mrs. Violence, Aches, and a bunch of others, including like Cream and whatnot. I'm not sure what community you guys are from, but yeah, anyways, they went and competed in a promo event before the game launched, where they competed for $12,000 against other teams. So for instance, Matt's team, or Nadeshot's team, was like him, Scumpy, Hastro, and I believe Stainville, versus like the YouTubers, which was like Jaws and Aches and whatnot. And they played multiplayer to promo it, and then it was streamed, just to kind of like boost multiplayer. In my opinion, watching it was badass, and then you got it and you're just kind of like let down. The servers were crazy when you first got it, and they were really busy like they always are, and then pew, 2 days later nobody's on the game. But yeah, so I'm sure you guys saw a lot of promo for that between that event. They had stickers everywhere. Rockstar did an amazing job with shadowing the game. But anyways, back to Max Payne 3. This game is set to take place about 9 years after the previous game, and is set in Sao Paulo, Brazil. Yeah, you guys can make fun of my accent or whatever. I have a hard time with that kind of shit. Now, for those of you guys that actually followed the development of this game, it was actually due to be released in 2009. Then it was pushed back to 2010, 2011, and then obviously the release happened in May of 2012. Now, in my opinion, perfect example would be Rainbow Six Patriots. Now, that game, the longer that it's pushed back, you guys are assuming, oh wow, holy shit, they're making that many changes, they're making the game better. You would assume there would be no letdowns when the game came out. But in this case, multiplayer is a complete letdown. I'm not trying to be mean, but Rockstar, please stick to campaign modes because this multiplayer sucks. But anyways, back to the storyline. Max Payne 3, in my opinion, is one of the best campaign games that I've played in a while. It did come on 2 discs. The one thing that you guys would notice if you guys have played previous Max Payne's is that this is not the same, you know, like gung-ho, go get 'em, woohoo, typical Max Payne storyline. It's pretty much him being drunk in a bar, and he's depressed and setting out for revenge and whatnot. Sorry, I'm still sniffling. But yeah, it's very depressing if you're watching his story. Now, the whole setting for this is not, you know, he's like gung-ho random by himself. He is actually working for the Rodrigo family. So he is hired as protection for Rodrigo Branco and his family, of his chance, I guess, to like escape his troubled past and being a rebel. But when someone kidnaps Rodrigo's wife, he is pulled into, obviously, the action scenes that you see throughout the campaign. Now, getting away from the story a little bit, the multiplayer, like I wish I could explain it to you guys if you guys haven't played it before, but it was such a letdown. Like I said, a lot of time with games like this, especially with Rockstar, is that it's awesome for like the first 4 hours that the game comes out, and everybody's on there. You can find matches. You're able to set up teams and whatnot. Then you go back to play it, and there's nobody online. So it kind of sucks. But as you guys can see here, I'm obviously in my party, but there's aim modes where you can have aim assist, free aim. You can set up your own, what they call it is grind, which is your own weapon selections. If you guys are familiar with Call of Duty, then you'll notice that as like your pick 10 is what they can say. But it's just different. I'm not a fan of third-person shooters at all. As you can see here, my aim really sucks. But just work with me. I know that some of my gameplay is hard to watch. But anyways, the one thing that I do like about multiplayer, I'm not going to hate on it the entire time, is that there's a bunch of game modes. So well, I'm just going to keep on making Call of Duty references because it's what's home to me, I guess you could say. They have one that is capture the flag. They have one that is domination, things like that. So if you're familiar with those objective game types, then hey, maybe you'll like this if you're into 3P. But good luck finding people to match up with. Now I'm just going to go right into this and talk about replayability. There is none. This campaign is a one-time playthrough. There is no different endings. It is what it is. But hey, if you guys enjoy the Max Payne series, then I do suggest that you guys go and pick it out. As far as campaign goes, GameSpot and IGN, everybody else gave it a 9 out of 10. I'm going to go with an 8 out of 10. As far as multiplayer goes, I would go with 4 or 5 out of 10 at best. So overall, it kind of averages out to about a 6. So I suggest that if you guys enjoy Max Payne and you haven't played it yet, to go out and pick it up. I would not say buy it. I would definitely say rent it, try it before you buy it. But yeah, that is all. So that sums up my Max Payne 3 review. I'm probably going to get into either Lollipop Chainsaw or Far Cry 3 next week. I know that I just finished up my Let's Play on that. But thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, fave, and sub, and I'll see you next time.